Hello, my little Blinians. How have you been? So, I've been wanting to do a baking video for a little while. The last time I did one was for Valentine's Day, which was, about a month and a half ago, 2 months, let's say. And with it being Easter, I thought, why not? So what I've decided to do today is a recipe from an old friend of mine from college. It is a recipe for the gooeyest, most delicious brownies you have ever had, with mini robin eggs in it. So there you go. Easter dessert in one. So, allons-y. So here are the ingredients and the utensils that you're going to be needing. You're going to need measuring cups. You're going to be needing a 1/3 cup and a 1/4 cup. You're going to need a tiny carton of mini robin eggs, 4 eggs, like 4 regular eggs, and I will explain why in a moment. 3 1/4 cups of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1/3 of a cup of melted butter. This is the key, it has to be melted. 1/3 of a cup of sugar, a baking tray, a pre-packaged brownie mix, vegetable oil, 2 bowls, and again I'll explain why soon, a wooden spoon, and a spatula. The reason why I have 4 eggs is because you're going to need 2 eggs for the filling and 2 eggs for the packaged brownie mix. And usually it tends to be either 2 or 3. The one that I have, Betty Crocker, is my favorite, and it always involves 2, so that's why I have 2 for it. Is your mouth salivating yet? Wait till you see the end result. First order of business is the oven. You are going to preheat it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. There you go. Now we're going to let it preheat. And as it does so, we're going to go on with the rest of the procedure for the brownies. And by the way, you're going to be preparing the brownie mix and the filling separately. Do not mix them together yet. In one bowl, prepare the pre-packaged brownie mix according to directions on the box. There you go. All done. Now you can set this aside for the moment. In the second bowl, you're going to combine all the other ingredients for the filling. The flour, the sugar, the peanut butter, the melted butter. At this point, mix them all together because if you put hot butter onto eggs, they will become scrambled eggs. And we do not want that in our brownies. So mix all of them right now. Give it a moment, and then add the eggs. So just mix these until they are quite combined, then add the eggs. And mix everything until they are very well combined. And there you go. Now you have your filling. Now comes to putting it all together. You lightly grease a baking tray. In this case, I'm using just vegetable oil, but you can use butter or anything else that you prefer. And also, I just happen to be using a disposable one because that's all that we have in this house. But if you have one that is non-disposable, you can use that too. First, you are going to pour half of the brownie mix into the pan, like so. Make sure to spread it evenly all over the pan. Now you're going to put the filling on top of the brownie mix that's in the pan. Spread it as evenly as you can, and it's okay if you end up getting a tiny bit of chocolate mixed in it. And now, time for the robin eggs. You just take a whole bunch and you sprinkle it as evenly as possible over the top of the peanut butter filling. And if you have any left over, hey, snack time! And finally, you pour the rest of the brownie mix over the robin egg, peanut butter, other half of the brownie mix concoction. Now, it's ready for the oven. You place it in the oven. And you cook it for half an hour. At this point, I would recommend cleaning up the kitchen and washing up all the stuff that you use to make the brownies. But fortunately, it mostly involves licking the spoons and the bowls. Screw salmonella. Seriously though, do wash them after you've eaten them. You don't want your saliva to be still stuck on them. Also, if you have a weakened immune system, I would not recommend eating, raw brownie mix stuff, just in case you get sick. And if you are allergic to nuts, Since this does contain peanut butter, unfortunately, I can't think of a substitute for this. So either you have to go without them or try to find some kind of substitute on your own. When it's been half an hour, take out the brownies and let them cool for 1 hour. Okay, it's been an hour and they've cooled down. Time to taste it. Just going to cut into this little corner. Okay, cut out a piece. Time for the final verdict.
Wow. It is so gooey and it's so moist and just delicious AF.
It is a little bit on the runny side, so I would probably leaving it in for like maybe another 5 to 10 minutes. So instead of like a half hour, make it about maybe, I don't know, 35, 40, or even 45. And then turn off the oven, take it out, let it cool, and then it should be fine. But it's still delicious. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up finishing the whole thing, although probably not a good idea since I am trying to eat healthier. But hey, that's what life is about, huh? For me, it's about flavor, it's about pleasure, and just enjoying every bite. And thus concludes my video on how to make super gooey brownies with mini robin eggs for Easter. Thank you so much for tuning in. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to me if you like my content. And follow me on Twitter and YouNow for updates on what I'm up to. And also, I do a live show every Sunday in the evening. Usually, I let people know ahead about a half hour or so, just give people enough time. So yeah, I hope you have a great Easter and have a good week, and I shall see you next weekend. Until another time.